Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play, the Inquisitor, where we are gonna have a meal after we have washed us. There are paprikas and some weird green whatever. Anyhow, the water looks weird though, right? I mean it looks watery, but not like anyways. Is the drunk old lady still? Oh boy. I mean, I guess these are guests which spent here a lot of time, right? The night, the day.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor. You slept well, I trust.
Not bad. Isn't that a Munich-made dagger used by the Landsknechts?
I see you know your arms, Master. It is a memento from my time in the Emperor's army. It never leaves my side. Sit at the table. I shall bring your food.
Yeah, we will. Now, I'm gladly have a bite to eat as my stomach is starting to rumble. While I'm at it, and ask the innkeeper a few questions, maybe I'll learn something. Will do. Oh, I just see, okay. I'm exhausted. It's a good thing the innkeeper prepared a room for me upstairs far away from drunkyards. We have one in front of our door and noise. It's high time I tested the comfort of my kip. I hope the captain will take care of the executioner's case and take the damn mask off his face, or at least he'll help me with that. Yeah, okay, there you were. Nice.
The wife made you some pear-stuffed pike.
Smells exquisite.
Do you need anything else?
Information. Did you know Johannes Reuchlin?
Of course. He was a regular here. Usually sat alone in the corner with a jug of the cheapest wine. Folks called him a penny pincher. Rightly so, I think, as he never tipped me.
What else do you know about Reuchlin?
He was friendly with the Cardinal. He also spent a lot of time with his student, Ingvar, who took over his duties. Spent a few years in Kiev and Rus. Supposedly he was doing research there that's forbidden in the Empire, but I don't know how much truth there is to that. He was a good medic. People knew and valued him, but nobody came to the funeral. Ingvar suspected that Reuchlin had died of an infectious disease. He feared that the plague would spread around town, which is why only a few monks took part in the ceremony.
What can you tell me about this coin?
Looks to be a widow's penny. They used to be minted in Koenigstein a long time ago, before the line appeared on the town's coat of arms. It was one of these coins that gave us the remains of Saint Terentius Rufus. I never saw anyone pay with them.
Have you ever seen a dagger such as this?
No, my lord. Many travelers stay here. I've seen many a weapon, but none such as this. It seems old. Ask the brothers Finkelstein about it. They're triplets that trade in antiques at the harbor, where they've got a warehouse. You won't have trouble picking them out, as they quarrel constantly.
Have you heard anything about a vampire?
You mean there's a vampire in Koenigstein? Christ, unmerciful. Protect us with your sword.
Thank you, innkeeper. You were very helpful.
Okay, find the warehouse of the brothers Finkelstein. And before we do that, now find the warehouse. The brothers Finkelstein do business at the harbor. So finding them should not be difficult. From what the innkeeper had to say about them, they're a quarrelsome lot. I wonder how they'll treat the an Inquisitor, right? That makes more sense of all characters. Now, that this is not safe, man. I don't get it. The innkeeper is a jovial and pleasant fellow, although the man's greed has left me with little respect for him. Noddle the dark-skinned Noddle is a trusted servant of the Countess Isabella, often sends her to the harbor to procure old items by sailors of merchants from overseas. Alright. Clues, let's skim through, skim. Each of the contests, servant girls wears a necklace with a violet stone is Isabella's mark, and how merchants now deserve the girls first. Minute Maid blade used by the landsknechts at memento from serving in the army. The innkeeper never parts with it. Will do, and then we go here too. Fear, blood, excrement, and death. All dungeons stink the same. I thought if that would attack me near the market square. The look different than the coins used in regular circulation. The reverse has a coat of arms with waves. We already had that before, right? They've been out of circulation for a long time. One of them was the reason the remains of Saint Terentius Rufus were brought to town. The innkeeper called them widow's pennies. There should be some writings about them in the...
I've yet to learn anything about the vampire. The cursed bloodsucker must have hidden itself well. It surely knows I'm looking for it by now. I should stop asking around. Once the beast feels more secure, it'll drop its guard and make a mistake. Then, it's mine.
That sounds like a plan. That indeed sounds like a plan, my man. Now.
Little thief. You won't get away from me again, stinker.
Brand the little shit with a red-hot iron. Maybe that'll teach him not to steal. I'll return the pouch to the monk.
As you wish, master.
Well, lad, we're about to fry your cheeks.
Okay, return the pouch to the monk. Will do. Now, I did... It stank a little bit that we didn't caught him the first time, but I guess, well, not I guess, that was on purpose. That was on purpose or designed by the game that way. And there the monk is, right?
I believe this is yours, venerable father.
I don't know how to thank you, Master Inquisitor. This is all I have in this world.
You don't look like a member of the local order.
That is true, for I am not. I am Lothar, one of the seekers of truth in divine revelations. We are a small and poor congregation. There are but a few of us in the whole empire.
What brings you to Koenigstein?
The local library and its bountiful book collection. I will spend the next few days there. Should you need any help, that's where to find me.
What a coincidence, right? What a wonderful coincidence. That we need to go there and then can take up his help, right? But anyways. That is again with me just fine, totally fine. Now, if the game loads up, and have no fear of those who put to death the body, but they are not able to put to death the soul, but have fear of them who has the power to give soul and body the destruction of hell, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do.
I should listen to what they're talking about. I may find out where the brothers Finkelstein have their warehouse.
Find out the location of the warehouse owned by the brothers. That means I need to eavesdrop again?
Look what I bought. What is this? It's an African aphrodisiac. 3 drops are enough to make your old man a stallion.
My old man could use an entire jug. Who's selling it?
The brothers Finkelstein.
Triplets that argue all the time.
Yep. They've a warehouse at the end of the pier.
And that actually should be the clue of clues, right? But anyways.
Can't be pulling those tricks with us. We don't haggle.
Perhaps we can make an exception for our esteemed customer.
You must abide by your principles, dear brother. No exceptions.
What are you playing at? Good merchant, bad merchant? You think I don't know this trick? Besides, I'm not buying anything anyway. I have no money.
Then what are you bugging us for? Fuck off!
Calm down. Oh, you bring on a fit.
Come on, just one more conversation, right? There we go.
Forest.
Them two that got torn apart by wolves?
There's barely anything left of them.
Tis their own fault. If they didn't go that way at night, they'd still live, I'd wager.
Okay, we have found a location, I think, or another bench. Now, do I see any collectible? I'm not feeling the urge to get all the collectibles. I have probably overseen quite a lot of them. But why not, right? That's just what I think. Okay, order prepared for Guido von Herzen, mayor of the town of Koenigstein. Country of origin, Kingdom of Poland, quantity 30 flagons. Devil's Vintage is an exquisite beverage, both healthy and pleasant. The greatest consolation the human body can know, amazing for both stomach and heart problems, stimulates circulation of prolongs life, warms both body and thoughts, ever present at the tables of Polish nobility, distilled from grains grazing the sun, warm fields of Sandomierz from a distillery practicing the art of extracting alcohol since 1405. This extracting alcohol, that's how you say it, okay? Oh boy. Hanged peoples, man. Not great, not great, not great.
You lost the bet, so pay up.
I lost. More like he did.
Kindly leave me the fuck out of this. I took no part in this idiotic game.
Pay up, for fuck's sake.
Heard that? Pay him.
Fuck you. How long do you intend to deliberate?
And why are you in such a rush?
Yeah, can't a man think?
Your thinking won't put bread on my table.
The customer is always right, churl. Take these words to heart.
That's right. And never forget them. And now, let us think.
like triplets, but it's them all right.
Shut your traps! We've got a customer. How can we be of service, Master Inquisitor?
They say you're experts on antiques.
'Tis all we trade in, Master. We are but humble merchants.
Can you tell me anything about this dagger?
Blades like these were used by the guardsmen who fell at the side of Emperor Valens in the Battle of Adrianople. The Visigoths traded their weapons to the Persians. It's likely Vikings who brought it to the north of the continent.
The fuck are you on about? What guardsmen? What Vikings? It's clearly an athame, a ceremonial dagger used by the Kievan Rus's witches. Very old, to be sure. In my opinion, it belonged to the Julebes. It probably made its way here as a spoil of war.
You don't know anything, lamb chops. An athame should have a black hilt, and this dagger doesn't have one. It's a Crimean blade, probably used by their medics to draw blood.
Do you know whose cane this is?
Sure, it belonged to the old medic, Johannes Reuchlin. He never parted with it.
Right, I sold it to him myself.
For a pittance? You should have asked for more.
Anyone ask your opinion? You'd better admit that you lost the bet.
That's right. Hand over the
Both
coin.
of you can kiss my ass.
Pleasures must be earned.
It may be a false lead. Reuchlin is dead, so he certainly couldn't have bludgeoned the harlot. The innkeeper claimed that the old man was a frequent guest at the inn. If he broke the cane somewhere nearby, he might have tossed it away there. On the other hand, Reuchlin's cane might have changed owners after his death.
"'Tis nice to see you again, fair Montel."
The Countess's trusted servant. She's wearing the necklace with the purple stone that the Papa mentioned. I believe I saw one like it in my vision, and in the Homeworld.
Spare me the pleasantries. I am not impressed by courtship. I am interested only in your merchandise.
As ever, beautiful, cold, and blunt. Sadly, we have nothing new. Our ship hasn't yet come to harbour.
What about this dagger? It looks interesting. I'm sure the Countess would like it.
I'm sorry, but it is not for sale. However, I would be honored if the Countess would meet with me.
Well, well. The Inquisitor. The town bustles with rumors about you. The Countess has been very busy of late, but I'm sure she will not refuse an emissary of the Holy Office. Expect a messenger with a note. Master Madderdin.
Lovely lady, isn't she?
All right then. We had us a chat but did no business. Care to buy something, Master?
That's right, Inquisitor. Have a look at our wares.
Inspect the goods, alright.
A treatise on fencing. Shame it's not a work on ancient weapons. Wait a minute. I have an entire library at my disposal. Maybe I'll learn something about the dagger there.
Spartan shield?
What is this?
Truthfully, we don't know. The sea threw it ashore and to give
Cheap imitation. A statue without hands. Who'd want to buy that?
Alright, that were his wares.
I knew he wouldn't buy anything.
And that, you guys, is then actually I'm gonna...
Encouraged me like you did him, I wouldn't have bought anything either.
We are gonna quickly go through that. While wandering the port alleyways, you'll surely experience two things: the stench of rotten fish and the ear-splitting noise of heated quarrels between those rascals, the Finkelstein brothers. Aaron, Jonas and Hans are wandering merchants. Whenever they set sail to attain some wares, the entire wharf is blissfully calm, so much so that even the rats seem to enjoy it. Many have wondered what is the source of the triplets' constant bickering, but no one's found the answer. But let's take another approach. Teasing is a sign of supreme brotherly love, not animosity, as one might think. The brothers don't hold any real grudge against one another. When faced with a real problem, they'll go to the ends of the earth for one another. I would know that because I live closest to their yeah, I know the best, but it's a pain, unfortunately. The constant fighting of the Finkelsteins disrupts the peace I so crave. Nice. Well, maybe that's not that nice, but that is family, right? For good and for the worse, that the bond of family does. But anyways, what am I going to, right? Okay, guys, that is then right now gonna already, right now. Yeah, I said too often right now, I know. To the end of today's episode. We will go to the library in the next episode. I will...
Well, well, little thief. The guards didn't waste any time. They were quick to dole out the punishment.
Yeah, what now? It's just a journal entry, right? Are we able... to see anything here? But guys, that right now is then gonna really bring us to the end of today's episode. We will obviously go on here in the next episode. I guess we are gonna be met with a save game right here. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please accept we are gonna have a... So maybe I'm gonna remember that. That's gonna bring us to the end of today's episode, and you know, I really thank you. If you have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty.